All right, I'm going to show you guys how to use Google Read Write. It's a real simple tool to use, but just be aware that you can only use it in a Google Doc. You cannot use it in slides or in forms. So if you have an assignment that needs to be submitted and you want to use Google Read Write, but the teacher's requiring it in a slide, then you're going to have to do it in a Google Doc and then copy and paste it over into the slide if that's what you're going to use it for. Because it just does not work well on those platforms. But nonetheless, it's still a very effective tool. And it'll help you access some of those difficult text that you're trying to read. It'll help increase word knowledge. My favorite piece to use this for, though, is with the writing, and using that word prediction tool will help you out a ton. So here's just some of the things that you can use Google Read Write for, and that's to read aloud text, word prediction, check it, a dictionary, word and picture dictionary, screen masking, a highlighter, and speech to text. So I'm going to get into each one of these, and we're going to use a little selection from Harry Potter to do that. We have a small paragraph down here for that, but let's get it started. And to get this started, you're going to click the little purple puzzle piece that you can see in the top corner up here, okay? So everyone should have that in that top right corner of their computer. So click that open, and it looks like this. It'll give you a drop down bar here, and that'll help you access all of your tools. So let's start with the read aloud first. So to do a read aloud, you simply just highlight whatever you want read. You can highlight as much as you want. Maybe I want to stop here at the word mistake, and you just go up here and hit play. And I know you guys probably cannot hear what's being read to you right now through the Screencastify, but it is, I'm going to stop it. It is kind of a computerized type of voice. So, it's the only voice that you can select, but, it gets the job done. It reads the text to you so that way you can hear the words. So, next is, well, I'm going to save the word prediction for last. I want to go over the check it in the dictionary right now. So, if you want to check a paragraph, you're going to go up here and you're going to hit this little check here, and you'll see that things get underlined in purple. Now, if it were misspelled, and I'm going to misspell a word here. Okay, so we have that. Now, it'll give you the option to spell it correctly. That's usually the most popular option, and they are correct in this one. We want that contraction. So we will select that one, but it also gives you other options if you were possibly looking for something else to put in there. But I'm going to select that, and then it makes the correction for you. And I'll select this one too. You can see hadn't, headhunt, Hodnet. I'm not sure what Hodnet is, but it does give you options to choose. But these are correct, so we're going to leave those. So that's the check it feature. You also have a dictionary feature. You have two dictionary features on here. One is, I'll show you, I'm going to highlight a word here. Let's say, hey, I have no idea what the word horrible means. So I'm going to go up here, I'm going to click my little dictionary, and then it gives you the part of speech, and it gives you the definition to go along with it. So nice and easy, built-in dictionary. And maybe you're still struggling and these words don't make any sense to you and you're still not sure what horrible means. Then they also do have a picture option. So I'm going to, right next to the book there is a picture dictionary. I'm going to click that one instead. Pictures aren't always the best, but you kind of get the idea. Horrible, not good. They have the exclamation point right next to it, like, oh, this is not good at all. So that's horrible. So if you can make meaning out of the picture, that can help you out as well. So that was this one right here, is the picture dictionary. Let's see what's next. Screen masking. I do like the screen masking feature. So maybe you're one of those type of people when you're reading on the computer and you got a lot of words on one page and you kind of want to just simplify it down and focus on one area. That's what the screen masking is for. So that's going to be this one right here, this little computer looking tool. You're going to click it and the whole screen goes gray. And then when you start dragging it, then it just highlights certain sections. So again, helps you focus on one particular area instead of everything that's on the page. So that can be useful. The next one, we're going to look at the highlighter tool. So you can see it's just like any other highlighter tool you've ever used on a computer. We only have 4 different colors on here though. You have your yellow, so maybe we want to highlight Horrible was already highlighted, so it did that one. Maybe you could use those colors for just vocabulary words. Okay, horrible, blazing. I want to highlight that one in yellow. Warmth. You want to remember specific vocabulary words. You can do that, and then you can change colors if you want. And maybe you're gonna highlight all the characters in green. So I'm gonna do Aunt Petunia and Uncle Vernon. We're gonna highlight them in green because that's how you want to remember it. So you can go through, use a highlighter tool just like any other highlighter tool. And if you want to get rid of it, you're like, you know what, this was not good. I don't like what I highlighted. I need to start over. You just highlight the whole passage there. And that's the easiest way to do it. And you go up here to clear highlights, and that gets rid of all of it for you, just like that. So now I'm going to go over the speech to text and the word prediction. These are the last two, and these are the ones that I see most students using throughout the day. So the first one here is going to be speech to text. Um, so let's say I want to type a sentence in here, and I'm going to say, sixth grade was much easier than I ever anticipated. Okay, so I have no idea how to spell the word anticipated, and you're struggling with that, but it's actually real easy. So all you do is just go up to here, and right here it says talk and type. Now you could do talk and type, or if you don't even want to use Google Read Write, you could just go to tools and you can just click voice typing, and both of them will bring up the exact same thing, which is this little microphone over here. Now you can see it starts typing for me already. I have to click stop, and I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to type that sentence in that I wanted. So here we go. Sixth grade was much easier than I ever anticipated. End of sentence. Now you'll notice though at the end of the sentence that it does not punctuate for you when you do that. So you have to know where you're putting in your question marks and your periods and your exclamation points, things like that. Punctuate it correctly, so you have to go back, put your period in, and then you're good to go. Now, let's say, hey, you know what? You're typing this, sixth grade was much easier than I ever. You just can't come up with that word. So what's that word going to be? Well, that's where the word prediction comes into play. And so that's this little head here. You see it says prediction. So I'm going to click it, and then immediately you're going to see words pop up right on the screen, like just a big list of words. So they're trying to figure out what word you want to put there. Sixth grade was much easier than I ever. Yeah, these are all options that could go there. It's not what you want, but so I'm going to start typing the word anticipated, and maybe you know how you think it might be able to be spelled. So A-N-T, perfect. There it is right there. Got it. So now you know, you don't even have to know how to spell it. It's right there for you. Then I go back, I hit my period. So then it's going to keep trying to predict what you are going to say next. So you're always going to have that list of words there. If you don't like that, you only want to use it every once in a while, then just click it off and then just keep typing again. Okay. So really that is Google Read Write in a nutshell. And like I said, you have these read aloud features, the dictionaries, the screen masking, highlighters, but my personal favorites where you kind of get the most bang for your buck is with the word prediction and the speech to text. You want to be able to type faster. Maybe you're not the best typer. Then just talk to the computer. It'll type it for you. Just put the punctuation in. Okay. All right. That is it. Thanks, everyone.